Green Lantern issue 1 has arrived, written by Grant Morrison, and the art is done by Liam Sharp. Is this the last time I recharge my ring? Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're talking about a highly anticipated book this week, and if you're a Green Lantern fan like me, you know it's right there waiting to be read. It is Green Lantern issue 1, written by Grant Morrison, art done by Liam Sharp. And let me just tell you guys, if you're expecting anything at all to be similar to Geoff Johns or Robert Venditti's run, you will be highly disappointed with this book, okay? We know how Grant Morrison writes. He writes all this trippy, psychedelic, convoluted craziness, okay? Were you expecting something different from him because he's just writing Hal Jordan? Well, I'll give you the answer to that in a little bit. So, first things first, let's take a look at this artwork here. Show a couple images for you. I don't want to spoil too much. I want you guys to truly be the judge of this one and let it make your own decision on it. Again, this is my recommendation, but man, I tell you, artwork was pretty good. I like the artwork. It's going for this type of 70s vibe style of Green Lantern. It's detailed. It's really way out there. There's a lot going on the pages. There's this really artistic feel when it comes to New Oa and just all the images and things like that. And when Green Lantern or Hal Jordan is Green Lantern, he looks pretty cool. For me, those were the moments that shined artistically when I saw Hal Jordan as Green Lantern. I thought that was really cool. But besides that, I felt that at times it was very busy. That's my personal opinion of it. Again, if you're a fan of Grant Morrison, you know his style. Of what he wants on the book, and this is how Liam Sharp drew it, and so this is what you can expect, especially when you're out in space and things like that. Alright, let's talk about the story a little bit. I absolutely hated this story. It's not the Hal Jordan I started really reading, and the reason being is because I read Kyle Rayner back in the 90s, and I read the Parallax story in the 90s with Hal Jordan and things like that, okay? Then when I was out of comics for a while, I didn't read anything. And then when I picked up, when I got back into the comics, it was just when Blackest Night came out. And obviously Geoff Johns was on the run of Green Lantern. That's the Hal Jordan. That's the Green Lantern series that I enjoy, okay? Then Robert Venditti took over. His New 52 run, not so great. However, his Rebirth run has been very phenomenal. And I felt that he did a great job balancing Hal Jordan and the Corps. And I felt like, Hal Jordan had a voice. He seemed like he was in character. Just all the things that I really enjoyed about Green Lantern. Here, in this book, we just get these off-the-wall lanterns. They talk in this jibber-jabber. Again, there's all this crazy stuff to look at on the pages. The book jumps around from place to place. It opens up with some weird-ass characters that I've just never seen before. Then it goes to Earth. Hal Jordan is a complete bum. He's just lying around, going from job to job. He's not even involved with Carol Ferris. He's screwing some chick by the name of Eve, and then he winds up seeing a lantern that is in distress, and he feels that obviously he does his battle cry, and he has to go and he has to help the universe, obviously, against these space pirates or whatever the case may be, and that's, like, honestly, that's the issue. And, you get him talking with these Guardians and stuff like that, but it just did not feel like a cohesive story whatsoever. It was all out of place. It's not the Hal Jordan that I am used to. it was an absolute mess for me. Absolute mess. And I'm so disappointed. And this was the one thing that I feared when it came to this series, on how Grant Morrison's going to write Hal Jordan. How convoluted is he going to make it be? How weird is he going to make things out in space? And it's all my worst nightmares come true. I am not a fan of this book. I will not continue to read this book as long as he's writing it. I just turned me off that bad about it. So, again, at the end of the day, I'm going to let you guys make a final decision. It could be just me. It's because what I've been used to reading for the past 10 years or 11 years or so with Green Lantern, and that's what I've come accustomed to and expect, but I am no longer going to read this series. My next hope is that we get another Green Lantern book that has to do with the Corps, and that's what I'll read. Or maybe a Kyle Rayner book or something like that. But for right now, until we get another book like that, my ring is permanently off. And when that book comes out, that's when I'll pick up Green Lantern again. So guys, leave me all those comments below on what you thought of Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. Are you a Grant Morrison fan? You might like this book. If you're not, and you expect something like Geoff Johns wrote, or even Robert Venditti wrote, you're probably going to be disappointed. So guys, as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a single video from me. Until that next comic book review, I'm going to go cry in a corner for a little while. Take care, fans. See you soon. Bye.